Did I just do the whole show and didn't record? Goodness. And action. Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Sean. Welcome to the channel. We're gonna have a lot of fun. We're gonna learn a lot of stuff. Y'all gonna teach me some stuff. At the end of the day, we're gonna have fun. All about the positive vibes. That's what it's about. So just to give y'all a little bit of background on me, I'm a cinematographer. I do a lot of weddings. I do corporate work. I do music videos. I do stuff for basketball teams, all kind of crazy stuff. But it's fun. I love what I do, and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world. So me starting a YouTube channel is probably way overdue. I've gotten 1,000,001 people hitting me up like, when are you gonna start a channel? Are you gonna do tutorials? Could you do me some personal tutorials? So now the channel is here. It started and the show has begun. So my plan is to help you guys with as much as possible. I'm gonna show you guys the software that I'm using. I'm gonna show you detailed steps and strategies on how I build these things out, how I get the looks that I have on certain videos or certain photos. And hopefully you guys got some questions for me out there, and I plan on just helping y'all as much as possible, all right? So let's start this show off with showing you guys just a few pieces of equipment that I have that are in-house. So first we're gonna start off with the Sony a7S II. That's what I'm doing a lot of my filming on, a lot of the weddings, and just the main bulk of my work, I'm using the a7S II from Sony. As a B camera, I'm also using another Sony. I have the 6300, pretty dope camera. You know, it's not as expensive, but you can still get some real nice looks from it. And if you're using it for just some tight shots and a lot of B-roll stuff, I think the 6300 will work just fine. Now, if we slide over to my lenses, I'm using a lot of Canon glass because that's pretty much the base where I started as far as photography goes. So let's start off with one of my favorite lenses. It's probably on the cameras more than any other lens I have in my arsenal. The Canon 24-70 2.8 version 2. Love this lens, man. It gives you a real nice look. Of course, when I'm doing photography, I'm using this lens majority of the time. And when I'm filming a lot of stuff too, especially if I'm on the Ronin, I'm usually using this lens. And if we slide over to one of my other favorite lenses, you have the Canon 70-200 2.8, another crazy dope lens, so you definitely got to check that one out. Okay, now let's move over to some of my prime lenses. Of course, they say everyone needs that nifty 50, so I have the 1.4 version of the Canon EF lens, and then I also have the 85mm, the 1.8, really dope lens as well. You gotta check both of those out if you're looking for some prime lenses. For stabilization, I'm using the Ronin M. I use it a lot, but I can also tell you that I've started to do a lot of stuff handheld as well, so I'm kind of like 50-50 when it comes to grabbing the Ronin and just doing some handheld shots. Recently, I've just been doing a lot of handheld shots for lighting, which I'm using for this video as well. I'm using the Aperture 120D. Very dope light. If you haven't used it, I'm not sure if you could rent it anywhere, but if you haven't used it, man, if you know somebody who has it, you gotta check this light out. It's crazy dope. I also use the light dome, you know, to give you some of that diffusion with the softbox. So it's a crazy dope combination. You gotta check it out. I've also had the opportunity to use the 300D as well. That's a crazy light too. And I'm kind of torn because I'm thinking about purchasing one of those, but we'll see how things go because I know they're getting ready to drop another Aperture 120D 2 and a brand new light dome where you don't have to take it all apart, which is gonna be something that I know I'm gonna buy because if nothing else, I hate having to put the light dome together and then break it down and then put it back together just to break it down again because I gotta put it back together and then I'm probably gonna break it down again, but I'll probably use the light, so I gotta put it back together. Anyways, Aperture has fixed that problem. Thank goodness. So now I'm waiting on that to drop because I know I'm gonna purchase that one. So that was a little glimpse at the stuff that I use, the cameras, and you know, of course I have the drones and all that other kind of stuff, but we'll get to that at a later time when questions come about and when videos come up that I use that type of equipment, all right? So before you guys leave today, make sure y'all hit that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I plan on having a whole lot of fun and we're gonna be on our positive vibes, all right? So with all that being said, thank you for stopping by the show. I appreciate it. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode, all right, guys? Y'all have a good one.